Hello everyone, welcome to part 42 of dating social website in Laravel 5.6 and 5.7 and 5.8 as well. And in this video, we are going to work on that contact feature, contact functionality once again, and we will add the response in responses table from send to receiver. But first of all, we are going to rename our project folder to dating 5.8 from dating 5.7. That we have updated in last video. So we are going to update this dating 5.8 to dating 5.7 to dating 5.8, and if issue will come, then there are other things to follow. Okay, so I'm going to run php artisan sir. Okay, so it will take few minutes for it start working. Okay, so just wait for few minutes, and okay, then yeah, now it start working. We are going to see it's working fine or not. We have updated the project folder. Okay, now you can see there is issue has come after renaming this project name. After renaming this project name to dating 5.8, issue has come. Okay, you can see dating 5.7 still exists when we run dating 5.8. So what we can do, we need to do few of the things. In fact, only one thing we can do. Just go in your project folder and what okay, so I'm going to close this one first. Close your project. Okay, now you, and now go in your dating 5.8 project, and here inside where it is located at bootstrap, bootstrap, and inside cache, here I'm going to rename this config.php to config.php.old. Okay, I'm going to do this step, and after that I'm going to run the project once again. Okay, here I'm going to run the project once again, php artisan serve, and we'll see now that if the project must start working. And here you go, the project started working. Dating 5.8 has started working, so nothing required in dating 5.7, and we can remove this dating 5.7 completely. Okay, you can see dating 5.8, we have updated dating 5.7 folder to dating 5.8. So if issue comes at your end as well, then you just need to rename rename your bootstrap by going in bootstrap, then cache means this one config.php, you can rename to config.php.old, and it will start working back again. Okay, if no issue will come, then it's okay, you can continue working on your task. Okay, so the thing that we are going to do in this video, we are going to contact Steve here. Okay, so here contact profile, and I am going to log in with Amit 1000 profile. Okay, and here we need to send message from Amit 1000 to Steve. Okay, means we need to send message from Amit 1000 to Steve, means Amit 1000 to Steve. Okay, we need to send message from Amit 1000 to Steve, and for that we require that to means to add the response in the response table. Sorry for that. Okay, so I will also open the database, and here I will also open the subline. Okay, and this project dating 5.8 project. Okay, let's add this dating 5.8 project here in subline. Okay, so our contact blade file like this. Okay, here. So here we will open our dating database. Okay, so here our thing is we need to send message from Amit 1000 to Steve, and the Amit 1000 means that Amit is going to add some message here like hello, how are you? And that message, if he will click on send, will go to Steve. Okay, this thing we are going to do, very simple thing. And the last video you have seen that we have created that responsive table. Okay, you can see that responsive table, and here we have added some columns: sender ID, receiver ID, message, scene, created, updated. Okay, so we are going to fill this, and here in sender ID that Amit ID will come, and receiver ID means Steve ID will come. Okay, and message that we are sending, hello, how are you, is will come, and scene here we are going to add 1 or 0, and here it means that the receiver like Steve have seen your message or not. So it will go as 0 by default. Okay, so what we can do here, we can change this one seen here, and by default we can set it as 0, because every time the message will be sent by the sender, and that message not seen by the receiver by default, because when the sender sends the message, receiver can't see that message instantly. This is not a chat. Okay, so here we can update it, and every time 0 will go. Okay, so that is fine. And once the receiver means receives the message, and once the receiver see the message, then we are going to update this to 1, so that sender will come to know also that receiver seen the message or not. It's like the WhatsApp feature, like the message seen or not. Okay, for that we have used. We can say WhatsApp feature or Facebook feature or Skype feature. Everywhere you can able to notice that the receiver have seen the message or not. Okay, so all these things we are going to do, and now see here, first of all we need to update this form. Okay, we need to update the form action, we need to update the form means here ID means this one, textarea ID, name, extra, csrf token also. So those things we will do in contact blade file. Okay, so here I have opened contact blade file. Here we are going to update this form. Okay, so we can check out. I have not added any form yet. Yeah, I have added. Okay, so in this form we are going to add action. Okay, in action we can add URL and that action contact, and after contact we are going to add that same, we are going to send the user to the same page. Okay, so here we will call that same action, same URL. So first contact will come, and then the Steve with the username. So here we are going to add that Steve username. So here we will do the same thing. We can copy this one from here. We are already getting the username. So here we can simply mention here, and after that we can close the bracket, and we can close like this. Okay, that method is post. Okay, and here don't forget to add csrf field. Okay, so this one, and after adding this one, now we need to add the means those message and name also will be message. Okay, so here we will also add required. Okay, and That is fine. Name is not required for now. We'll send message and everything is fine now. Okay, we can simply refresh. Okay, form is ready. But we will check in web.php both get and post is required for contact, and we have already added get and post. That is fine. And now we are going to update the contact profile function, and contact profile function we are going to update in CMS controller. Okay, so that page is controller, or what is the file? Here we can see the file user controller. Sorry, user controller. Okay, so here we are going to update that contact profile function. Okay, so we are going to update this contact profile function, and here we are going to means add that condition. First of all, we are going to add here. Okay, here we will add that request for accepting the post data. Okay, we need to do like this, and here dollar request, and here at the end we are going to get the post data. Okay, here we can add the condition if dollar request is method post. Okay, then we can add like this. Okay, so here we can add dollar request is method post, and if the user means send some message, it will come here. So we can receive here dollar data dollar request, oh, like this. Okay, so here first of all we are going to check. Okay, now I'm going to refresh, and now I will add hello, how are you message. Okay, and send message, and you can see that message is coming here. Okay, so now we need to add the message in the database with sender ID and receiver ID. You know the receiver username and ID, and for receiver username and ID we are going to first check what's coming in dollar username. Okay, and these are the receiver username and ID, mm, and receiver ID also you can check it out from this user details that we are getting user details ID like this. Okay, and this one we can check. I'm going to disable this one, and we'll see here. Okay, so I'm going to refresh now, and we'll uh, see here Steve, and Steve ID is 3. You can see here in user table that what is the ID of Steve. User ID of Steve is 3. That is fine. So both Steve and 3 are coming, and means Steve is the receiver, and receiver ID we have got, that is the 3. Okay, so this one we are going to add, and one more thing, this one we can add inside here as well, because if in case that means user does not exist. Okay, so simply it will take you to 404 page. Okay, it's good for our security as well, for the website security. Okay, so we can put inside, and we can check once again, and so that we will make sure that it will not create any issue. So see, it is not creating any issue. So we can do like this, and here now we can have the receiver username and ID, and now we want to have the sender username and ID. Okay, so sender username and ID we are having, we will calculate. See here, what we will do, that sender is the person who is currently using his account to send the message to receiver. So we can easily get the sender username from auth and its ID from auth as well. Okay, so we can simply add auth here to check. Okay, here we are getting the username just for the reference so that we will come to know, otherwise we are not required at all. Okay, so also we are going to check that auth ID, and ID we will also get simply like this. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so now I'm going to move this down, and here I'm going to check that fine. Okay, here I'm going to means uh, one one break tag I'm going to add for the reference. Okay, so now we will check it out, that the receiver, that sorry, sender is Amit 1000. This is Amit 1000 is the sender ID, and 2 is the sorry, Amit 1000 is the sender username, and 2 is the sender ID. Okay, so you can check it out. Amit 1000 is the username of that sender username, that is the sender username, and 2 is the sender ID that we are going to save. Okay, so now both are clear to you, I think. So we can simply start adding, and here what we are going to do, add response in responses table. Okay, so responses table. So we are going to add response in responses table here, responses model or table, or you can say, and here we will take variable response variable, and new response will come here, response. Okay, and here we are going to add that sender ID. Okay, ID or user ID that we are getting. Okay, now that receiver ID, response receiver ID. Okay, here we are getting receiver ID from dollar user details ID. Okay, this one, and after that message, and message you already know that message we are getting in dollar data message. Okay, so that thing you already know, message, and message we are sending dollar data message. Okay, like this. Fine, and after adding the message, we will just save, because we will not add that scene will be added automatically as 0. Okay, we have already given that for scene it will automatically go to 0, so that is not required, and after that we are going to save the response like this. Okay, so what I am going to do, and here I will show you, and here I am going to add done. Okay, and then we are going to check. I am going to press die. Okay, now see what I am going to do, that will be more clear to you. What I am going to do, sender. See, first that sender ID will come here, then receiver ID will come here. I can do like this. Okay, and here I will do echo. This is just for sender. Okay, and here we are going to add a receiver. This is all for reference. Okay, nothing else, for the understanding. Okay, for understanding the things. That's why I'm doing like this. Otherwise, there is no use to do like this. Okay, just for understanding, so that everything will be clear. Okay, so here I'm going to do like this. Okay, so now now we are going to try, and I am going to go back, and will now try and hello overview, send message, and here, oh sorry, we need to add that response in the statement at the top. Okay, we can add here at the last because so that we can come to know in serial wise it is better to add because we will come to know that after that we have added this one, we have added this one, means we work first on language, then hobby, then user photos, then we have worked something that has is required has for password, then we have added redact so that we will come to know that from time to time we update our file. Okay, we update models and other things to our file. Okay, so here we are going to add that response model. Okay, after that we are going to try again, and you can see still the issue is here, and here class add response not found. Okay, still we need to create that response model, so we need to create that model as well. We forgot to create PHP addition make model. Very simply you can create response as our table is responsive. Okay, so the model has been created. We can exit and we can check out that our model exists or not, and here you can see the model is coming fine. Now we can refresh once again and we'll see here. Okay, so here see the sender Amit 1000 with ID 2, receiver is Steve with ID 3. We will check now. I am going to refresh and we'll see sender ID is 2, sender ID is 2, that is fine, and receiver ID is 3, receiver ID is 3, that is also fine, and the message is hello, how are you, and seen is 0 as the receiver not seen the message from the sender yet. Okay, so it seems to be fine, and after this, after sending the message like this, and then we need to return that page with success message. So I am going to remove this one because this is not required on unwanted code. We can remove. Okay, so this one I am removing. It is not required, just for understanding. Okay, comments you can add, no issue. Okay, after this one, what I'm going to do, I'm going to return back the user to that page, that contact page itself with user's message, return redirect back. Okay, with slash message process. Here we will add the message. Your response has been sent to this dating profile. Okay, like this. Okay, you can send your own message. Okay, so and for displaying this message we need to update, sorry, here already there, we need to update that success message somewhere, and this one we can get from any file. Here we can get from this success message. We are going to show here. We are going to show above form. Okay, like this. Okay, now we are going to check. Yeah, after sending the message, we are going to check, and you can see here your response has been sent to this dating profile, and that is working exceptionally well. Okay, you can display the message wherever you want. You can display the message after form also. Okay, here also after form you can check it out that how it will look. We can send again I send message, and it will be back here. Okay, so here it is also showing fine. Your response to have been sent to this dating profile. Okay, like this we can send the message, and we'll see here that messages are going fine. 2 times we have sent hello, how are you, and 1 time we have sent hi, and all the messages are unseen. Okay, so like this we can send the message from sender to receiver, and okay, then that's all for now. and we will continue working on this thing. We will add here some option for checking messages. Okay, and we will also send option of send messages so that the sender can see his own message as well, like those messages that the sender sent to the receiver. And in receiver, we will show that inbox. Okay, here inbox at the top, or we can give responsive. We will give responsive, and we will show all these messages here. Okay, so that's all, and I hope that everything is clear to you, and so you can also do at your end. Okay, so mm, so that's all for now. Okay, have a nice time. Goodbye.